my boys and I finished up day 2, I guess I would call it, of garden prep and rearranging. Whew, still a few more things to do, but I'm tired. They've got homework and it's cold. The temperature is dropping. It was supposedly like 54 today, but now it feels like we might be down closer to 40. So I am finishing up for today and going inside, but just want to give you a quick rundown of what was done. As mentioned the other day, we expanded the gate a week ago, that way and this way. As you can see, cardboard has been put down, wood chips have been put down, and for now you will see a mix of wood chips. They'll all look the same eventually. I had 4 bags of the lighter stuff that I never used last year, and then I got these cedar wood chips, and I need to refresh the old stuff, which I'll probably slowly do throughout the season. So we moved all 10 of my metal buckets up here to the front. I think those look really cool. The arch is going to move up here to the new entrance eventually. I got my patio stones for the new GreenStalks. And if you want to put your GreenStalk on an uneven surface, this is a great way to get that done. I mentioned that I did that with my first GreenStalk, which is here. And that one is using the mover base with wheels. And it's been sitting there since May of 2021, so a year, and it has not moved. I'm going to check level and make sure it's still good. But now that I have 3 more to set up, I went to my local nursery just today actually, and we picked up these 24-inch stones. The GreenStalk base is only actually 16 inches, so a smaller stone would probably work. But since the first one I got was 24, I got some more that actually match. So what you want to do is level or flatten out the surface underneath. Put your stone down. Get a level from in your house and put that across and make sure it's level. I'm not going to do that now because my hands are freezing and I'm not going to level it today. But once you have it level, you can put what I'm going to use as my ultimate spinner base down, or you put your mover base down with or without wheels, and then you can proceed to build your GreenStalk. And this is my first one. This is the luscious green color that they do not make anymore. Not much in here yet, although the chard that I put out of the house not too long ago is beautifully coming back. I put it out, it got frost, it died, and 2 weeks later, here we are. And I believe I remember seeing some kale coming back. Yes, it's up here. Kale coming back. So this is likely going to be planted up with my other larger brassicas. This is an original. So these are really ready to be planted. Let's see what we've got here. Calabrese broccoli, which I'm excited about. I've never grown broccoli. Then we have some Chinese broccoli, which is slightly different. 50-day choice some. This is cauliflower. These things are going to do fantastic in my original GreenStalk. So I think what I'm going to do when I come home from work tomorrow is I'm going to amend my GreenStalk. Let's talk a little bit about that. I've got my garden tone here. There's some gypsum that I sometimes use. I've got bone meal and blood meal. Hey, get out of there. So my GreenStalk tiers need a little more soil in them because they settle over time. You can see that. So in each of these, I will add a little compost to raise the level. I'll add a handful or so of fertilizer that you saw in each tier, and a little bit of bone meal, and I will mix that in very well. If the level is still a little low, then I'll top it off with some more potting mix. You want to use potting mix or potting soil in these because it is a container, so they need to be able to retain moisture and drain well. Don't use garden soil. That is way too dense. Now, if you want to mix your own, of course you can do that. A lot of people use Mel's Mix, but I like to keep it pretty simple, so I get a mixture of different potting soils. I actually got a lot of Pro Mix this time. Let me show you. Here on the patio, this is the soil factory. I've got some Members Mark potting mix that was on sale. That's a bag of mushroom compost left from last year. Got Miracle Grow garden soil that was also on sale at Sam's. That's going to be for the big beds. Mushroom compost. This is the Pro Mix that's going into the GreenStalks. This is the moisture control potting mix. So I will be using that in the new GreenStalks and amending the old GreenStalk with that. Then we have Master Garden potting mix that came from Walmart, and we have another type of Pro Mix, which is the all-purpose mix, which can also be used for the garden beds. So my garden beds will most likely be amended with a mix of that and this and a little compost. I don't have to do too much. I did one bed already, the big bed that I just told the bird to get out of. I actually already planted my potatoes and some onions in that one, so we'll see how they do. All right, so the one thing I almost forgot to mention is that GreenStalk is currently having their Mother's Day sale. So if you've been thinking about getting a GreenStalk, now is an incredible time to do so. The Mother's Day sale is always awesome. So this one here, there's that robin again. Hello, little robin. He wants to be in the video. Anyway, so the GreenStalk, not this color, because they don't offer the luscious green anymore. They have a different color green, which is what my new ones are. You'll see those soon. They are going to be on sale for $109, which means if you stack my code LTG10, it'll be only $99 for the 5-tier. And then I would highly recommend that you get either the mover base or the ultimate spinner base. If you need to roll it, for example, if you're going to use it on your patio, then the mover base is awesome. You get it, it comes with the wheels, and you can roll it around, you can lock the wheels, or you can just spin it. If you don't need to move it, which is like my new ones will be, then you get the ultimate spinner base, which I'll put a clip here of the last time I showed that on my old GreenStalk. Before, when I talked about this, I did not have a visual, and now I do. So this ultimate base comes without wheels, and it's going to be perfect for my patio stone because I don't need wheels. So I'll be able to turn my GreenStalk around. I'll show you on that one. And you can actually sit flower pots or whatever fits on here and use it to rotate. So, which is going to sit right on top of these stones and just spin around, because I have no need to roll it over mulch, obviously. If I was using it over there on my patio, I would get it with the wheels. So be sure to check out that sale. Like I said, use my code LTG10 and get yourself a GreenStalk and enjoy it. So I will have 2 originals and 2 leaves. One here, one over there, and one over there. And then what else am I adding? My sub pod is going to go over here in this area. I may end up moving this stone once I put the sub pod together and can kind of play with it and move it around and decide exactly where I want it. If I want it further that way or this way, then I might move the GreenStalk over a little bit so that there's enough while this pile is waiting for my sub pod to be set up, so I can use a bunch of this to get my compost going. And whatever won't fit, then I will likely put in yard waste bags and dispose of for now, because I don't have anywhere else to start a huge compost pile. And then all along this fence here, as mentioned, I'm going to get some more of my 10-gallon buckets out, and I've decided they will most likely be filled with peppers. And then I still have enough room to walk around here, and this won't be here. That's my gate. So we're going to fix up this gate or do something a little bit different, because this one wasn't quite strong enough. It was pretty temporary. I'll probably reuse some of these materials. So this is enough space for me to walk past, no problem. I'm not sure what's going in all of these yet. However, this one is now planted up with pole beans and radishes, as is this one, so that once the arch moves forward, the pole beans will climb up and hopefully look fantastic. Those things, I'm blaming the birds. I don't know what they are. So I'll be pulling those out. Got one onion or two onions over there. I know what those are. All of that other random stuff will be coming out. In here we have my garlic. And these used to be over there. Perfect over here up against the fence. As you can see, I need to level that one because the right side is sinking down in there. So I'll handle that one. I'll level all of the stones. This one looks pretty level. And then I have these mini ones that I got from Aldi. I have 3 more of those in boxes that I haven't opened yet. So I'm going to open those and put them together and probably put them pretty similar to how you see those. Let me show you this over here. I actually just covered them up because the fur had kind of blown away. I won't disturb them again, but I'll put a clip in that I took earlier of my babies. Yes, I'm calling them my babies. Came by to check on the babies and they're all exposed in there. Mommy must have come by and moved the fur, or at least I hope Mommy did it. Man, there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I count 7, I think. While the gate was down, rabbits got in, nested, had their little babies, which is fine. They won't be here long. And I'm not planting anything for about another 2 weeks. I'm sure they'll be gone by then. And I just feel like this is so much more space. Even though we didn't move much, I moved 3 feet that way and 4 feet that way. It created so much more space. I feel like I could add more, or I could have more walking space. Walking space was a bit of a problem last year. I felt kind of crowded. So all these buckets, random pots and things like that will be rearranged by me. I just need to get those major things done because dirt is heavy, especially dirt after days and days of rain. So I got my strong teenage boys to help me with all of that. And I am excited about my extra space and what it brings. So if you want to see how this is going to be finished, please like and subscribe and click the bell up top so you don't miss notifications. Thank you.